it's so important to remember the stickiness of thoughts and how mesmerizing they are. And the point I think that we're all articulating is that we have the opportunity through mindfulness, through repeated practice, because as Oliver says, most of us don't get it immediately. It's very unusual. Some people do. They suddenly, it's like a light switch, and they're like, yeah, they're there, they get it, they're not associating themselves with their thoughts. But actually, we've spent so long mesmerized and enchanted by our thought patterns, lost to the movie theater of our mind, that it takes time to recondition our attitude to things. And it's not about stopping these thoughts, and it's not about, because again, our mind is a prediction engine looking to protect us in the future as best it can by identifying possible threats to us, or threats to our happiness, threats to our security. And we don't want to switch that off because it's doing a job to keep us alive, right? And if we stopped it completely, then we'd probably fall foul to all sorts of terrible mishaps, because we're not looking for the possibility of danger. But that's not the same as identifying yourself with your thoughts. And I think that's really the significant distinction for the essence of mindfulness in this sort of secular Western approach, is that non-identification with the thought. So you have a thought, it appears, and you go, well, that's interesting, or that's unpleasant, or whatever it is, but you're not sucked into it. You don't have to follow it. You don't have to identify with it. You don't have to stay with it. You can let that thought be that thought, let it go, and let the next thought appear, which might be completely different, might be far more pleasant. Or might be another challenging thought, who knows? But it allows that space for new information to appear in this cognitive engine. I mean, we need to remember that there's sort of 11 bits of data being fired into our brain, and somewhere in the region of 10 bits of data actually being focused on in any given second. So you're just allowing your brain, allowing your mind to focus on something else that's might give you a different perspective on life.